This message is for you, not tomorrow, not when it's convenient, not when you feel ready. It's not by chance that you've been led here. There's something happening behind your back, something unfolding in the dark, something whispered in secret that has your name on it, but no one has told you the truth. Yet God says, I have been trying to get this message to you, but you keep brushing off the signs. The clock is moving faster than your awareness. The people around you, especially the one you love deeply, are hiding a truth so bitter, so silently painful, that even I, the Lord your God, have sent Archangel Michael to weep over the burden they're placing on your heart unknowingly. He is not just speaking, he is crying for the moment you'll finally hear this truth. But will you open your eyes before it's too late? Archangel Michael says, don't ignore this again. You always think you have more time, but this is the moment. The last night has already spoken. Do you know what happened last night? Everyone else does except you. The one you love made a decision, and they didn't include you in it. There was a conversation, a betrayal masked with smiles, a secret exchanged in quiet corners, and a name. Your name was mentioned, not in love, but in calculation. My child, I know you love them. I know you have placed your hope in them. I know you dream about them. Weep over them. Pray for them. But what if I told you that your love has become a veil over your eyes? That the person you love most has been walking around with a burden of guilt so heavy they cannot even look into your eyes without trembling, because last night something irreversible was said. And while you slept or worried or waited for their message, they were elsewhere. They were not thinking about you the way you thought about them. Do not skip this, because skipping it won't erase the truth. Archangel Michael has stood in your room more than once. He has stood beside your bed and whispered your name as you cried yourself to sleep. He has watched as you wondered why you keep feeling like something is off, something you can't put your finger on. That's because your spirit knows, your soul is aware, and God has been calling. But you haven't answered fully until now. This is no ordinary message. This is not one of those words you can read and forget. This is a direct spiritual intervention. God says you've been fooled by appearances and your kindness is being mistaken for blindness. You trust them. You believe them. But there's a bitter truth they will never admit unless I force the doors open. And that is what I am about to do. Listen, last night there was a private meeting, in person or digital. You may never know. But in that meeting they spoke of you, not in love, but in strategy. Let's wait a little longer, someone said. Let's not tell them yet. They'll react emotionally. They'll ruin everything. What they don't realize is I heard it all. God sees and hears what no man can hide. My child, don't confuse love with loyalty, because loyalty will protect you even in silence. But this silence has been killing you slowly, and now I must expose it. Archangel Michael was sent by me to tell you that you are about to see someone's real face. Not the one you know, but the one they hide when no one is watching. You've noticed it, haven't you? The delayed replies, the coldness wrapped in casual excuses, the sudden distance followed by random affection to keep you guessing. It's not love, it's control. They fear losing what you give, not losing you. They love the version of them you build up, but not the you that's been suffering inside. And now the time has come. God says, tonight there will be another secret conversation, but this time I will let your spirit eavesdrop. You will feel something strange. Your ears will ring. Your stomach will tighten. Your heart will feel the pang of truth. And that's me confirming what you always suspected. But you must not collapse into tears. You must rise, my child. I have chosen you for something bigger than being someone's afterthought. I made you tender-hearted, but I didn't make you foolish. You've forgiven too quickly. You've tolerated too silently. And now I need you to prepare yourself. Because in the next 24 hours, a truth will be revealed to you. It will come suddenly. An accidental text, a misplaced call, a mutual friend slipping up, or their guilty eyes when you ask the right question. Don't be surprised. Be ready. Archangel Michael is standing at your right hand now. His sword is not drawn in anger, but in protection. He is not weeping because you're weak. He's weeping because you keep refusing to see how strong you truly are. This person you love has taken advantage of your purity. They think you'll never walk away. They think they can manipulate your heart because your love is too deep. But they forgot who is behind you. The Lord of hosts, the God who parts, sees, the Father who burns deceit with holy fire. Last night was not just a night. It was a test, and they failed. They failed to defend you when your name was mentioned. They failed to admit they're wrong. They failed to include you in something that affects your soul. But I won't let that go unanswered. You are about to hear something. It will shock you. Someone will come to you with trembling lips and broken eyes. They will say, I didn't know how to tell you this. Don't look away. Listen, because they are my messengers sent to deliver part of the truth, not all of it. Because some truths only I can reveal directly in your spirit. That's why you must pray tonight. Not a routine prayer, a desperate one. Cry if you must, scream if you must, but let your soul speak. The veil is lifting. The truth is closer than ever. And I, the Lord your God, have surrounded your life with divine intelligence. Nothing escapes me. Nothing is hidden from me. That person you love, they're holding on to something, but not for much longer. I am about to make them so restless, they will either confess or collapse under the weight of their lies. Everyone else knows what happened last night. Everyone except you. But that changes now. You are no longer going to be the last to know. I have placed divine ears in places you cannot see, and I will deliver every word spoken about you into your hearing in the coming days. Prepare your heart. You will cry, but then you will rise stronger, wiser, healed. I'm not telling you this to hurt you. I'm telling you this because I love you more than they ever could. You keep asking me, why does it feel like they're slipping away? It's because they already began slipping when they thought you weren't watching, but you were. Your spirit was watching, and now so am I. This message is not viral. It is vital. It is sacred. It is holy. It is sealed with heaven's urgency. You are not reading this by chance. You are reading it because the gates of heaven are leaning toward your life with divine speed. This is your moment of awakening. Don't let your heart be crushed. Let it be cleansed. You are not a toy. You are not an option. You are not a secret to be buried while someone else lives in freedom. You are chosen. You are called. You are royal. And from this moment on, no one will ever again be able to lie to you without my voice interrupting their disguise. No one will get close to you without my angels scanning their intentions. No one will break you again without first being warned by heaven. Archangel Michael says this is your warning, but also your blessing. Because when the truth comes, and it will, you will also receive something else. Clarity, freedom, and a divine surprise. Yes, while one door closes, I am opening another. A new person is coming. One who sees your soul and not just your service. One who speaks truth even when it's hard. One who doesn't play with hearts or pretend behind love. You won't have to chase this one. They will find you because I will send them. Not too early, not too late. Right on time, but first close this chapter. Not with hate, but with strength. Not with revenge, but with wisdom. The bitter truth is painful, but it is also freeing. You'll no longer be haunted by what-ifs and why-nots. You will know. And once you know, you will grow. And once you grow, you will never be fooled again. Tonight is holy. Mark? The night God exposed what everyone else tried to keep hidden. The night heaven opened your eyes. The night Archangel Michael stopped crying because you finally listened. This message is not done because your healing has just begun. Let them wonder how you found out. Let them tremble when you look them in the eyes with peace and say, I know. You don't have to explain anything. God is doing it all for you. Watch what happens now. You are not seeing this message by accident. This is not just another scroll through your screen. Heaven has been shaking to get your attention. The moment your eyes landed here, Archangel Michael stood in silence, whispering. They finally opened it, and now the heavens exhale. You open this, and now what you're about to read is not for everyone. It is not public. It is not ordinary. This is for you. You were supposed to see this because what happened last night was about you, and everyone knew except you. God says today something invisible but monumental took place. A movement in the spirit. A hidden meeting in silence. A masked plan against your peace. Archangel Michael has been dispatched, flaming sword in hand. Because someone you love deeply has sealed a truth behind their lips. A truth they will never let you know. They have already made a choice. They smiled at you, and they lied. They hugged you, and they hid. They stood near you, but the truth was already walking away. God says this is not to break you. This is to bless you. But you must know, and you must not ignore that the one you care about so much, the one you pray for, The one you always defend is no longer defending you. And the most painful part is everyone else knew. The truth you're about to see is what they whispered behind your back while you were still trusting. It's what they gossiped in low voices while you were offering your loyalty. And last night, while you were sleeping, someone finalized a betrayal that has been growing like a root in the dark. Archangel Michael says, "You have been too innocent with someone dangerous. You have shown loyalty to someone who is clever at lies, and you have mistaken the coldness in their eyes as confusion. It is not confusion. It is calculation. You saw love, but they have seen your love as weakness. You saw hope, but they only saw an opportunity. Everyone except you saw how they hesitated before answering your question last night. Everyone except you noticed how they suddenly became nervous when your name was mentioned. They had something to hide, and the way their eyes dropped should have been your first sign. God says, I covered your eyes because I wanted to test your heart. You passed the test, but now the covering is removed. Look, do not blink, because today I will show you everything that was hidden. The person you love deeply has done something you were never supposed to find out. But heaven intervened. It was supposed to stay a secret. They planned it so well. They called someone else last night and said, "Don't worry, they'll never find out. I've got it under control." But you weren't sleeping. Your soul was wrestling in spiritual warfare while your body rested. Your spirit cried out to heaven, and God answered. A sound went out in heaven. Archangel Michael wept with anger. He cried out. They still trust them. They still pray for them. Even now they don't know. Shall we allow this to continue? And God responded, no more. Today the veil must tear. Today the one who has been faithful in love must see what has been going on in the dark. Expose it. What everyone else already knows is this. The one you love has been speaking to someone else in secret. Not once, not twice, but consistently. They act like you're the only one, but behind your back, they are charming another. You gave them your time, you gave them your trust, you even gave them forgiveness. But they are throwing dice with your soul like your worth is a gamble. God says this is not your punishment. This is your protection. You would have gone too far. You would have stayed too long. You would have loved too deep, deeper than they ever intended to love you back. Everyone in their circle knows, and they are laughing behind your back. They say you're naive. They say you'll never believe it even if you're shown the truth. But they don't understand who is now speaking to you. This is not gossip. This is not rumor. This is a divine message, and God is not just warning you. He is shifting everything for you tonight. That person will feel something they can't explain. It will be guilt. It will be panic. It will be the angelic pressure of a soul being watched. Archangel Michael will pass through the room, and they will feel cold. They will be restless. They will sense that something is watching them because you have been marked by heaven. You are not disposable. You are chosen. and no weapon formed in lies will prosper over your life again. Last night was not just a betrayal. It was a test. And the test was, would you keep loving when love isn't returned? You did. Would you keep trusting even when the details seemed confusing? You did. And heaven says, now we reward. Now we lift them. Now we break every tie that is fake, every love that is lukewarm, every person that is poisonous in disguise. You need to understand that the reason you feel so heavy right now is because your spirit already knew something was off. That sudden dream, that strange emotion, that wave of anxiety, that sudden shift in their behavior, all of it was your spirit picking up the signals. God says, you didn't imagine it. You weren't crazy. It was me. I was whispering, but now I'm speaking loudly. There is about to be a confrontation. You may not even need to say a word. Just wait. In the next 3 days, something will happen. They will slip. They will confess. They will panic and reveal something they tried to hide. You will see a screenshot. You will hear a voice message. You will overhear a conversation, and it will make your stomach drop, but it will also make your spirit say, thank you, God, for showing me the truth before I went deeper. Don't hate them. Just step back. Don't explode. Just observe. You don't need revenge. God is already writing a new chapter, and you are not going to be begging for love anymore. You are about to be honored in front of the same people who doubted your worth. Those who lied will watch you rise. Those who laughed will bow in silence when they see the blessings that come next. Heaven has heard your tears, even the ones you never let fall. You smiled while your heart ached. You hoped while your soul trembled. You carried others while no one carried you. But the time has come. The one you love may try to play innocent, but God will let their own words trap them. Their own behavior will reveal the truth. You don't need to investigate, just stay quiet and let God do what He promised. Justice is not delayed, it is prepared, and today it begins. God says, I have prepared someone else for you. Someone who will not lie, someone who will not cheat, someone who will not manipulate. This delay was not a denial. It was protection. You were hidden in my hand while I watched the motives of the one you trusted. And now I remove my hand and I let you see what was always true. This is not just a love story. This is a divine cleansing. I am removing what is not from me so I can give you what is holy, what is ordained, what will love you the way I love you fully, truthfully, eternally. Let them keep their secrets. Let them keep their false words. You will keep your peace, and soon you will keep your promise ring from someone who actually means it. Everyone except you knew last night, but now you know too. And that changes everything. Archangel Michael says, do not ignore this again. You've been shown signs. You've felt the nudge. You've had the dream. You've heard the warning in your soul, but called it fear. You've seen their eyes shift when you ask certain questions. You felt the distance in their embrace. You've tasted the dishonesty in their words, but you kept hoping it would change. You kept holding on because you loved them. But love does not mean blindness. And truth does not become less real just because you refuse to look at it. Last night they were in contact with someone you don't know about. Or maybe you do know them, but you don't know their role. You don't know the secret that binds them. There was a message sent, a call made, a location visited, and you were not supposed to know. But now you must, because what is hidden is hurting you, and God will no longer allow it. This person has been carrying a truth they will never tell you. They will take it to their grave before they confess, because confession would mean losing your love. And they can't afford that. You are their lifeline, their covering, their source of peace, but not because they cherish your soul, because they need your light to cover their shadow. They feed off your faith. They use your forgiveness as a hiding place. And it's not right. God says, I have seen the nights you cried for them. I have heard the prayers you prayed for them. I have watched you defend them even when your heart was breaking. But now I must step in because you deserve to know. There's a reason why you feel confused around them. Why you doubt your own intuition. Why every time you get close to the truth, something distracts you. They know how to comfort you just enough to keep you quiet. They know how to offer just enough affection to confuse your discernment. They are not evil, but they are not honest. And honesty is the foundation of destiny. Without it, you are building a future on a lie. And the collapse will come. Everyone around you knows more than they're saying. Look at how people act when you talk about this person. Look at the silence, the hesitations, the forced smiles. Some people have tried to hint, but you refuse to listen. You cut them off. You said, don't talk about them like that. You thought it was loyalty, but it was blindness. Archangel Michael is weeping because you are ignoring the very hand sent to save you. You are rejecting the truth that would set you free, and he can no longer hold back the storm. You must hear this now. What they are hiding is connected to someone from their past, someone they said they were done with, but they're not. There are conversations happening behind your back, plans being made that do not include you, and you're being kept in the dark on purpose, because if you knew, you would walk away, and they know that. So, they keep you close with empty promises and half-truths. They distract you with affection while hiding their other life. They comfort you with words but betray you with actions. God says, my child, I love you too much to let you keep living in a lie. I have covered you, protected you, shielded you, and now I am revealing, because what you do with this truth will determine everything that happens next. You are about to come into a season of breakthrough. That's why the enemy is trying so hard to keep you tied to someone who slows your spirit. The wrong person in your life will delay your blessings. They may not even realize they're doing it. But when their spirit is not aligned with your assignment, everything they touch becomes a chain. You have been delayed long enough. You have prayed long enough. You have suffered long enough. Now it's time for truth. the kind that rips off the mask, the kind that makes you gasp, the kind that forces you to choose between peace and comfort, because they are not the same. Everyone knows what happened last night except you. That was by design. But God interrupted the design, and He's showing you now. Last night, this person met someone. They had a conversation that they will never repeat to you. Something was agreed upon. Maybe it was a lie. Maybe it was a betrayal. Maybe it was just an emotional crossing of the line. But it happened, and you need to know not to cause you pain, but to prepare your heart. You are too valuable to be handled this carelessly. You are too anointed to be loved dishonestly. You are too chosen to be deceived so quietly. God says, this is your final warning. You must open your eyes before it's too late. Stop explaining away what your spirit knows. Stop covering for people who would never cover you. Stop confusing chemistry for covenant. Just because it feels right doesn't mean it is. Archangel Michael says, if you skip this, if you ignore this, if you walk away from this message as if it's just another emotional experience, you will suffer more than you need to. But if you obey, if you release, if you walk away from the lie, everything will begin to shift. You are not crazy. You are not paranoid. You are being protected. Your instincts are accurate. Your dreams are warnings. Your anxiety is your spirit trying to scream. You are sensing something real, and now it is confirmed. They will not tell you the truth. So God just did. Don't go looking for proof. You will not find it. The proof is already in your heart. The change you feel when you're around them, the way your peace disappears, the way your confidence shakes. That is evidence enough. Let them go or let them prove. But do not let them lie and still stay close. Truth must come first. God is about to open new doors, but the person you love cannot go with you if they carry secrets. The blessing waiting on the other side of this obedience is bigger than anything you've lost, but it cannot be accessed until you act. You have prayed for clarity. Now you have it. The next move is yours. You were meant to receive this message. Don't waste it. Don't argue with it. Don't delay it. Because delaying truth is accepting bondage. Open your eyes, open your hands, open your heart, and let heaven do what it must. The pain may come, but so will the peace. The truth may sting, but it will also save. You were never meant to be kept in darkness. This is your light. This is your moment. This is your escape. Don't skip this. Don't wait until it's too late, because what happened last night was real, and today heaven responded for you. God says, my child, hear me now. This is not just another moment. This is not just another passing warning. The heavens have opened, and my voice is calling to you. Archangel Michael has been dispatched, for there is a fraud, and the enemy is working overtime. This is not a delay. This is not a test. This is the final warning before everything is exposed. The enemy has set a trap, and you must act quickly. The battle has been raging in the spiritual realm, and the forces of darkness have fought to keep you blind. But now I am removing the veil. Now I am tearing apart the lies. Now I am revealing what has been hidden. The fraud has been moving in secret. The deception has been woven like a web around you, my child. The enemy has been working overtime. While you sleep, they plot. While you move forward, they pull back. While you rise, they conspire to bring you down. But I have seen it all. I have watched as they schemed. I have listened as they whispered. I have observed as they laid their plans against you. And now the moment of exposure has come. The enemy is not resting, they are desperate. They know that their time is short. They see the blessings I have prepared for you, and they want to snatch them away. They see the doors I am opening, and they want to shut them before you can walk through. They see the favor I have placed upon you, and they want to cover it in darkness. But my child, listen to me. They will not succeed. They will not prevail. Their schemes will crumble. Their lies will collapse. Their fraudulent plans will be exposed, and those who worked against you will be left in shame. You must understand, this is urgent. The fraud is close to you. They have hidden behind smiles. They have disguised themselves as friends. They have moved in the shadows, making you believe they were for you when they were always against you. Do not be fooled. Do not be deceived. The enemy has studied you. They know your weaknesses. They know what makes you vulnerable, and they have used this knowledge to their advantage. But what they did not expect is my intervention. What they did not anticipate is that I would step in. My child, I am stepping in now. I am overturning their plans. I am tearing down their schemes. I am exposing their works, and you will see it with your own eyes. This is not a time to be complacent. This is not a time to be distracted. This is a time to be alert, to be vigilant, to open your spiritual eyes and see what is happening around you, because the fraud is about to be unmasked. And when that moment comes, everything will change. Do you feel the urgency in your spirit? That is because the heavens are moving. That is because my angels are at work. That is because the forces of darkness are trembling. The fraud thought they could hide. The fraud thought they could manipulate. The fraud thought they could deceive you forever. But they were wrong. I have watched long enough. I have allowed them to go far enough. But no more. The exposure is here. The fraud is about to be revealed. The lies are about to be shattered. The deception is about to be uncovered. And when this happens, my child, you must be ready. You must stand strong. You must not allow fear to shake you, because when the truth comes out, it will shock you. When the reality is revealed, it will change everything. I am your God. I am your protector. I am the one who sees beyond what human eyes can see. And I am telling you now, be prepared. Be watchful. Pay attention to the signs. In the next few hours, something will happen. A shift will take place. A revelation will come. And you will know without a doubt that I have spoken to you today. This fraud has worked against you in ways you do not yet realize. They have taken from you. They have spoken against you. They have tried to block your path. They have pretended to support you while secretly celebrating your struggles. They have manipulated situations. They have used words to twist reality. They have turned people against you. But I, the Lord, say to you today, enough. Their time is up. Their days of deception are over. Their hidden works are being dragged into the light, and they will have no place to hide. My child, you are stepping into a season of revelation. You are stepping into a time where secrets will no longer be hidden. You are stepping into a moment where truth will rise and lies will crumble. The fraud that has been working against you is about to face divine justice. What they meant for your harm, I will turn for your good. What they tried to steal, I will restore. What they tried to ruin, I will rebuild. Archangel Michael has been sent to fight for you. The battle has been long, but the victory is here. The enemy thought they had won. They thought they had outsmarted you. They thought they had covered their tracks. But they underestimated my power. They underestimated my justice. They underestimated my love for you. And now their undoing is at hand. Do not ignore this message. Do not push it aside. You were meant to see this. You were chosen to receive this warning because I am positioning you for what is coming next. You have been through trials. You have walked through storms. You have faced betrayals. And now I am lifting you up. I am breaking the chains. I am cutting off the ties that have held you down. And I am placing you in a position where no fraud, no deception, no enemy will ever have power over you again. The fraud has run out of time. The enemy has reached their limit. The darkness is being driven away by the light, and my child, you are the one I am calling to stand firm, to hold on to this truth, to walk forward in boldness, because after today, nothing will ever be the same again. Prepare yourself. The revelation is here. The fraud is about to be exposed. And when the moment comes, stand firm in my word, knowing that I am with you, that I have always been with you, and that I will always be with you. You are my chosen, you are my beloved, and no fraud, no enemy, no deception will ever change that. God says, my child, listen carefully. Archangel Michael has been sent forth to deliver an urgent message. There is fraud in your midst, deception that has been unfolding in the shadows. The enemy has been working overtime, tirelessly moving pieces behind the scenes, hoping that you will remain unaware, hoping that you will not see the truth before it is too late. But I have seen everything, and now I am exposing what has been hidden from you. There is someone close to you, someone you have trusted, who is not what they appear to be. They have spoken words of kindness. They have pretended to stand by your side, but in secret, they have been working against you. This is not a random betrayal. This has been carefully planned. They have studied you, observed your every move, looked for opportunities to take what belongs to you. My child, do not be deceived. What you are about to uncover is bigger than you imagined. The enemy has set a trap, a well-laid plan to steal from you. This is not just about finances, though money has been a target. This is about more than material things. This is about your destiny. The enemy has been orchestrating events, using people as puppets, influencing situations to divert you from your path. The goal is not just to take what you have. The goal is to block you from stepping into what is next. But my child, I will not allow it. I have sounded the alarm. I have dispatched my angels to intervene. The fraud that has been hidden is now being uncovered. The conversations that were held in secret will be exposed. The false documents, the deceptive transactions, the lies woven together to take what is yours, all of it will crumble under the weight of my truth. The enemy believed you would not notice. They believed you would continue trusting blindly, unaware of what was happening behind your back. But I have been whispering to you, sending you warnings. Have you not felt the unease in your spirit? Have you not sensed that something is wrong? That was me, my child. I was trying to get your attention before the trap was fully set. Now listen carefully, for the next few days will be critical. You must pay attention to every detail, every interaction, every word spoken around you. The enemy is desperate. They know their time is short. They will try to move quickly to finalize their plans before you realize what is happening. But I am steps ahead of them. My angels have already intervened. The trap they set for you will become the very thing that ensnares them. There is a woman involved in this, someone who has played a role in the deception. She has been working in secret, manipulating situations, influencing others, ensuring that things move in the direction she desires. She has lied with confidence, convinced that she will never be caught. But now the time of reckoning has come. I am removing the veil. She will no longer be able to hide. What she has done in darkness is now being brought into the light. You will see things you never expected to see. You will hear words you never thought would be spoken. The ones who claim to be for you will reveal themselves as they truly are. My child, do not let this break you. Do not let this shake your faith. I am exposing this not to harm you, but to free you. You have been surrounded by deception for too long. Now I am setting you free. The fraud that was meant to destroy you will be the very thing that propels you forward. What the enemy meant for evil, I am turning for your good. The money that was taken will be restored. The plans that were set against you will be reversed. Those who tried to block your blessings will have to watch as I elevate you higher than ever before. But you must act wisely. Do not rush. Do not react in anger. Seek me in prayer, and I will give you clarity. I will show you exactly who is involved, exactly where to look, exactly what steps to take next. I am guiding you, my child. Trust my voice. The enemy is working overtime, but their efforts are in vain. They cannot steal what I have declared as yours. They cannot block the path I have set before you. Their fraud, their deception, their carefully planned scheme, it is collapsing even now. Prepare yourself, my child. The exposure is happening. The truth is being revealed. And when all is said and done, you will walk away victorious, untouched by the destruction they had planned for you. Stay strong, Stay in faith. The battle is mine, and I have already won. My beloved child, listen to my voice, for it is I, the Lord your God, speaking to you. I have watched over you from the moment you were formed in your mother's womb, and I have never forsaken you. Even in the moments when you felt alone, even in the times when the darkness seemed unbearable, my hand was upon you. I have sent my angels to protect you, to guide you, and to whisper my truths into your heart. And now I send this message with urgency, for the time is near, and you must be prepared. Archangel Michael speaks, his voice resonating through the heavens, piercing the veil that separates the divine from the earthly. There is a fraud, a deception that has been planted among you. The enemy is working overtime, moving in secret, scheming in darkness, seeking to steal what is rightfully yours. This is not an ordinary battle, not a mere coincidence of misfortune. This is a calculated attack, a manipulation of time and events designed to strip you of your blessings, your peace, your inheritance. Open your eyes quickly, for the truth must be seen before it is too late. You have felt the stirring in your spirit, the moments of doubt that have passed through your mind like fleeting shadows. These were not simple thoughts, but warnings from the divine, urging you to see beyond the illusion, to recognize the hands that move against you. Not all who surround you are for you. Not all who speak kindness mean it. Some wear masks, some come in false light, appearing as angels but carrying the mark of deceit. Do not be fooled, my child. I, the Lord your God, have sent this message through my archangel so that you may discern truth from falsehood, so that you may guard your heart and protect what I have given you. The enemy moves in the unseen, whispering lies, sowing seeds of discord, planting doubt where faith should grow. He seeks to undermine your confidence, to cause you to question the path I have set before you. He has sent distractions, temptations, false promises that seem enticing but lead only to ruin. He works through those who have allowed darkness to take root in their souls, using them as vessels of his deception. Someone near you is not who they claim to be. Someone near you carries the intent to take what belongs to you, to rob you of your divine destiny. This is why you must act swiftly. This is why you must awaken to the reality of this battle. The fraud is not always seen with the naked eye. It is often disguised as an opportunity, a relationship, a trusted companion, a well-spoken ally. But the spirit within you knows the truth. I have placed discernment in your heart, and now I call upon you to use it. Open quickly, my child. Open your eyes, your ears, your heart. See beyond the words spoken. Look beyond the surface. Listen to the warnings I have sent in quiet moments, in dreams, in the sudden discomfort that arises when certain names are mentioned, when certain hands reach for yours. This is not paranoia. This is divine instruction. Trust in what you feel, for I do not lead my children astray. Archangel Michael stands at the gates, his sword drawn, ready to strike down the forces that dare to oppose my will. But you must act in alignment with my call. Remove what is unclean, Detach from what is false. Separate yourself from the entanglements that have sought to pull you from my grace. The enemy is persistent, working overtime because he knows his time is short. He knows the blessings I have stored up for you, the breakthrough that is on the horizon. He seeks to delay, to destroy, to steal, but he will not succeed, for I have declared victory over you. The fraud cannot remain in your presence. It cannot continue to feed off the goodness I have poured into your life. I command you to take action. Do not wait. Do not hesitate. With wisdom and strength, make the necessary separation. I will guide you. I will provide for you. I will uphold you through every step. Trust in me, for I am the Lord your God, and I do not abandon my own. Do not fear the loss that comes with obedience. The enemy would have you believe that removing this deception will leave you empty, but I tell you the truth. It will make room for my greater blessings. What has been stolen will be restored tenfold. What has been delayed will come to pass in my perfect timing. Your faithfulness to my voice will open doors that no man can shut. Your obedience will bring a season of peace, a renewal of strength, a fresh outpouring of my presence in your life. This is an urgent call. The time is now. Move swiftly, my child, for the fraud has been exposed and my justice is at hand. The enemy is relentless, but my power is greater. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No scheme against you shall prevail. My angels are stationed around you, ready to act at my command. I have gone before you, making the crooked places straight, clearing the path so that you may walk in the fullness of my purpose. I am speaking directly to your heart. I am revealing what has been hidden. The darkness will not overcome you. You are covered by my light, shielded by my love, protected by my hand. Trust in me and do as I say. Remove the fraud, close the door to the enemy, and step into the victory that is already yours. I am with you always, now and forever. Amen.